Greetings to all of you internetians. This is Piano Bar Live, where we all connect with live music. The show starts now.
Free and easy, that's my style. How to do me, watch me smile. Fairly well be after a while, 'cause I gotta roam. And any place I hang my hat is home. Sweetening water, cherry wine. Thank you kindly, suits me fine. Kansas City, Caroline, that's my honeycomb. 'Cause any place I hang my hat is home. Birds roosting in the trees, I pick up and go, and the going proves that's how it ought to be. I pick up too when the spirit moves me. Cross the river, round the bend. Howdy, stranger, so long, friend. There's a voice in the lonesome wind that keeps whispering, roam. I'm going where the welcome mat is, no matter where that is, 'cause any place I hang my hat is a home. I'm going where the welcome mat is, no matter where that is, 'cause any place I hang my hat is home.
Hey, Mark.
Mr. Barbarino.
Yes, sir. Sir, where are you hanging your hat today?
Currently the Upper East Side of Manhattan, but not too long. But
all
not
of-
too long.
It's a good place. All of our hey, Tony.
Hey.
All of our fans know they're used to seeing me in front of my bookshelves at home or whatever. I'm hanging my hat upstate New York in the beautiful Finger Lakes area and really enjoying my time out of the city. And I hope that everybody is planning their trips. I do recommend, by the way, for you New York City people, visit New York State. I love New York. You don't have to fly. You can actually take an Amtrak. I took one the other day, very safe. Felt very good. Didn't have to wear the mask all the way, but you know, there's a lot of beautiful places in New York State. So let's try to spend our money here where people are vaccinated, more so than a lot of other places.
I'm going
True that.
to La Isla del Fuego.
I know. It is so good to see you, Mark. I'm thrilled to have you on, and I have a quick question for you about what you've got going on. I know that you are back in the city. I know that you're back in the piano bars. I know for sure Wednesday nights is a good night over at the Stonewall to see you. And
very good night.
What else is going on, my friend? Have you picked up some shows?
Oh, 6 or 7. Let me see. So I'm going to this weekend.
Oh, where's that going to be this weekend? You are cutting out on us a little bit right now. Give it another try.
Oh, we got a holding pattern.
Yes, we do.
All right.
So that's what happens when you get 7 or 8 gigs all lined up.
I know. Well,
Sometimes
what's Tony?
we're not used to it. Our
What's
circuit's
happening?
short
What's
out.
happening is everybody wants to do a show right
Yes.
now that hasn't done a show for the last year, and they all want to do it at the same time, and they're all making bookings. So musical directors are actually doing really well. Hey, Mark, you back? We lost you for a minute.
Yeah, let's try you telling us about this weekend. I know you were just
Am I
about
back?
to.
You told me.
Yes, we can hear you, and that's good enough for us. So,
He's going to come
not
back or not?
No,
He
that
disappeared.
he got bounced out. So, but he's right back in. Look at that.
Here we go.
In
like
a new
magic.
position, no less. Maybe that'll be good luck.
There he is. You
I'm-
handsome devil. You tell us about what's happening this weekend.
Yes. So I'll be on Fire Island Pines with Seth Sykes at Whitehall. That'll be
Nice.
on Friday. Saturday night. Excuse me, Saturday night.
That's a great gig,
Sunday,
Mark.
It is Sunday night. I'll be at Feinstein's 54 Below with Scott Coulter and friends. And then in the upcoming week, I'm doing all kinds of things, but it'll all be
Just
on my
hang on, baby.
hartmanmark.com.
It's going to be like a mechanical bull for a while. It just like I said, everybody's going to want to be in show business.
It's true.
It's all good. All right. So listen, Mark, enjoy the rest of the night, and thanks for joining us tonight. And I will see you when I'm back in the city. I'm coming back on Friday.
Perfect. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Thanks, Scott.
So
thank you, Mark. Thanks for
Tony,
kicking us off.
I love Mark so much. Can we have him in the fall
doesn't?
again when we come back? Oh, I slipped. I said I want to have him in the fall every week.
Oh, well, I think that's between you and Mark Hartman.
Yes, it is. So, hey, everybody, we're going to bring on, I am in a very joyful moment in life because I've made it through. I am sad that so many people haven't. I'm kind of pissed off about that, actually. But you know what? The world is reopening. There are some challenges ahead. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, because the United States is opening, not the world.
Yeah, and
be honest.
I'm sure also, like I said, we should still be cautious and pay attention to what's going on. The idea of dance clubs opening with mosh pits and people jumping up and down on top of each other. I'm not sure I'm going to any one of those anytime soon, but certainly to go see a cabaret show at 54 Below or
that sounds pretty
down
delightful.
to one of the piano bars. Yeah, it's time. We can make that and just keep track of what's happening. So we have a wonderful guest coming up now. I met her several years back at a party that Richard Skipper threw. Her name is Deborah Stone, and I saw her show at Pangea, and I loved it. She's not only a singer and a cabaret artist, but she's also a dancer, and her body and her movements were so much a part of that show. So without further ado, let's bring Deb Stone on to entertain the crew.
Ooh, hi there. Okay, thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be on with some of my friends. This song I'm going to do is actually written, the arrangement and performance is by Sean Harkness, who I also understand is on with us this evening. So let's go. I put my hand to the window, it comes away wet. I lift my glass from the table, there's a circle of sweat. I feel my heart brimming over like an eye full of tears. Is it hot in here? this room full of strangers, their eyes blowing smoke. I feel the air thick with danger, disillusion and hope. There's a hurricane rising, though the night is still clear. Is it hot in here? There's a cool blue moon and a midnight breeze just outside the door. I should stir, I should stand, take my heart by the hand. So what am I waiting for? Somebody calls for a tall one. Someone picks up the check. I feel eyes like fingers brushing the back of my neck. The barometer's falling and I'm falling too. Is it hot in here? It's so hot in here. Is it hot in here? Or is it you? Okay, I think it's a little hot in here. This next song is an arrangement and backing track by the lovely and talented Daryl Kojak from my last show, Siren Song. I have a feeling, it's a feeling I'm concealing. I don't know why. It's just a mental, incidental, sentimental alibi. But I adore you, so strong for you. Why go on stalling? I am falling, love is calling. Why be shy? We're all alone. No chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber. Let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous. Let's misbehave. When Adam won Eve's hand, he wouldn't stand for teasing. He didn't care about those apples out of season. They say the spring means just one thing for little lovebirds. We're not above birds. Let's misbehave. It's getting late, and while I wait, my poor heart aches on. Why keep the brakes on? Let's misbehave. I feel quite sure un peu d'amour would be exciting. But we're still active. Let's misbehave. We might have been meant for each other. To be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's misbehave. Why shouldn't we misbehave? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Birds do it, bees do it, even itty bitty fleas. We're only mammals. Let's misbehave.
I am so ready to misbehave. Thank you.
All right.
It's time, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Deb.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing great, Scott. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing well, Deb, and it's great to have you on. I haven't seen you in a while. Everybody, we were all, of course, in our own little places, but now things are coming back, and I know that you actually have a gig coming up. So why don't you let us know?
A few. I've got one, an encore performance of my wonderful show, Here I Am. And this time, for the first time, I'm doing a solo show at the Triad, live streaming that one night.
Excellent.
On July 21st. It's a Wednesday, so you've come back from the weekend and you haven't gone away again, so that's good. And I just got booked in Kansas City for 2 days in August at the beautiful Blue Room through the American Jazz Museum there.
Excellent.
August 18th and 19th, so I'm psyched.
We have some friends out there, obviously, in that area, so we'll let them know about that. Send that information to me. When you get a chance in an email. Okay. So, Deb, you and I know each other. We met through Richard Skipper at a party. We got to know each other. I saw that show. Now, is this show that you're doing, that the show that you did at Pangea that I saw?
Yes, a little nip and a tuck here and there. And the interesting thing, Scott, is that was then and this is now, and a show being an organic thing.
Right.
It feels different. It's because, you bring where you are now to those.
Absolutely want to let the audience know I usually do not like shows about a person or an individual, but the show that you did was beyond that. The show that you did was, like not only learning about a person, but more like learning about stuff. Not just, this was my favorite song when I was in high school. No, there's a lot going on. You also, again, your body language, emotion, the dance that you added to it and all of that was great. So that's a great show, folks. Definitely one worth seeing.
Thank you so much, Scott. Thanks for having me.
Pangea, I'm sorry, Triad, and then Pangea. The show that I saw was at Pangea originally.
Yeah, I'm not doing Pangea. I'm just doing Triad and then Kansas City. But I'd love to come back to Pangea as well. I love that.
Pangea is opening up as well. Everything's opening up. Everything is opening and becoming available. So we'll see more of you for sure. So, Deb, thanks so much for coming in and saying hello to us today.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thanks.
Tony, I am, me. I'm here. The sun is bright out there. The trees. There was birds chirping.
I know. I heard.
I know. It's really nice over here in upstate New York. But we're going to travel somewhere now. We're going to catch up with a good friend of ours. We know her also. We know her in two ways. We know her as Doris Dia, but
At least
also
two ways.
Ray DeForest. So let's bring Ray on. Hopefully he's back there and ready to roll.
Yeah, sure is.
Let's see what he's up to.
Hi.
Oh, well, there you are, Ray. There you are in cloudy South Carolina.
I'm in beautiful South Carolina, fresh off of my lobster roll.
You finished. You ate already, huh?
I ate already. I ate too much. But here I am. But hold on. I because we're going to, we have to talk about my alter ego, right? So
yes, of course.
Hold on. So
that's the nice thing about you. We get two guests.
That's right, darling. Hello.
There you go. So Doris and Ray, you're down in South Carolina. I know that you go down there to visit a lot. You've just finished. By the way, the lobster dinner. Lobster was described to me yesterday as just a way to a good place for butter, to service butter.
Honey, it's good for butter.
Did you put a lot of butter on there?
A lot of drawn butter.
It was drawn too, huh? Drawn butter, yeah.
Drawn and quartered the butter.
Ray, I'm so happy to see you today in Ray mode, but I'm just curious. What's going on down around from the ankles down?
Actually, I'm going to show you. I have sneakers on.
Oh,
I know it's unusual for me.
but those are festive.
I know, but I did. I went through the airport and I flew in my heels. But on my way onto the airplane, my heel broke. But we never break the image. So I tiptoed my way in.
You walked in right? You walked in just on the fronts, huh?
Just on the fronts, as they say.
Perfect. So that's great. So hey, Ray, while you're down there relaxing, you have something kicking off tomorrow. So tell everybody what they should be watching.
So tomorrow, well, first of all, I'm so happy that Debs is going to the Triad. That's been my home for years now for theater. So I'm so happy she's streaming from there. We filmed a brand new show of mine live at the Triad, and that will start tomorrow at 3:00. It's a pay-per-view. I think it's 11 and some change per person, or 25 for a family ticket and some change. It's going to be streaming for a week on Broadway on demand. It's a 70-minute show with a built-in intermission. It's a really great, my shows have evolved over the years, the Doris Deer experience, as they say. It's a more theatrical concert. It's becoming more of a theater piece. Each time I do it, this is definitely more of that. I have an amazing band. Of course, Lena Katrakis is my director. She's in my left hip pocket right now, I think, looking at places in Buford. She's a great director, and I'm now teamed up with Blake Allen as my musical director, who assembled an amazing band. I had reeds, I had drums, I had, bass.
Beautiful.
It's really beautiful. It's a very special show. I tell some deep Doris Deer secrets that no one's ever heard. It's a little emotional, but
good.
It's all fun.
Emotional
and all good.
Is good, Ray.
Yeah. Doris Deer brings joy to my life and hopefully joy to my fans and everyone who wants to see her. But she's also, the stories I always tell are true. So it was kind of time to delve a little deeper into the Taffy and Duke story. And I decided to tell it. So that's going to be streaming next week. And then I'm doing a bunch of nonprofit work over the next couple of months, raising money for nonprofits, which is a real big soul grower for me. And then, of course, there's the Doris Deer Christmas show, all new this year. It's a whole new show.
And it's going to be live also with a live audience, right?
At the Triad, 3 nights in December. So that announcement will come when we firm that all up. But it's at the Triad.
As soon as that happens, folks, buy your tickets.
Yeah, because
get your tickets, because that's going to sell out. That sells out no matter what. But certainly this year, after the pandemic and all, that's going to be the Christmas show to see. If you can't see the Rockettes, at least see Doris Deer.
I'll lift my skirt and kick my heel.
I'm sure you will. So, hey, Ray, before you blow away down there, I'm going to bring on, we have a friend of yours in mind. Somebody, we all worked together in that same fishbowl at the Iridium for a while. So Terese Genecco is here in the house. Literally in the house. I think we're going to try and bring her on now. Tony, do we have Terese anywhere near the camera?
Calling Terese places.
Is she there yet? No?
No.
All right.
Well,
she'll land. She'll be landing.
All right. When she lands, I'll pop her in there.
That's great. Hey, so Ray, are you saying that Lena is down in South Carolina as well?
Lena is not here, but she was just here because she's a Buford girl, and that's where we are. We're in Buford, right outside Hilton Head. And
beautiful.
She's a Buford girl, and she loves it here. Look at, how do you not like this place? Look at
Myrtle Beach too, right? How far is Buford from Myrtle Beach?
I don't know Myrtle Beach. I just know Hilton Head, honey.
A lot of New Yorkers moving to Myrtle Beach, though. New Yorkers going down there to investigate and settle in and bring the energy that they have, or as only they have.
We need to bring the New York energy.
That New York thing. It's that New York thing. Oh, here she is. Hey. It's ladies and gentlemen, it's Terese Genecco. And Terese is
what up, T?
Hey, Ray.
Hey, T,
Ray.
baby.
I miss you madly. Ray
Wait,
was
what's
my
the
first.
song? What is the song that we all sang
When?
when we did the Pride concert?
Oh, that was
Ain't that a
I
kick
think we
in
did
the
Kick in the
Ain't
head?
That
Head.
a Kick in the Head.
But the only song I know of yours now, Ray, is It's Doris. It's Doris, dear. And
Oh man,
Ray, great. That is an amazing
can't
theme
get it out of my
song.
head.
Hey,
Well, and that show,
Terese.
that show is streaming, so the whole season, the second season's out. We won a Telly Award, a Silver Telly Award, and I'm so honored not only to get an award, but to be a Silver Award. The other Silver Award went to Sesame Street.
Aw,
So now it's time to have Doris Deer on Sesame Street, I think.
what a wholesome image
That
for
could
you.
work.
I mean, right? I mean, they did just introduce the gay couple, so there you go.
Right?
Yeah. And I love the fact that Ray, Doris is coming back with more girl talk and is going to, so to speak, expose more about the underpinnings of who was and why is Doris Diaz. So
She's
that's
exposing.
great, Ray. Everybody
She's
should tune in and
exposing.
watch that.
Nice.
Expose.
How high the skirt gets on this
Oh, I
show.
think. Yeah, there you go. The wind is blowing on you hard down there, is it?
Well, now I think that's a rather personal question.
So we're
Hey,
gonna.
T. Look at that,
Baby.
T. Look at T. We miss T.
We do, but we don't miss
Terese
it.
Genecco.
We miss her, but we're also we have some video actually, so we can see what it is that we miss.
Oh, that was
So
fun.
I think I want to bring that on now, Tony. If you're ready, let's take a look at what it was that was Terese
Back in the
Genecco and her little big band. Yeah, back in the day. I know some people don't want to hear me use that phrase, but back in the day. So
Back
Tony,
in
can you
the
bring
day.
the video on and then bring us back? Then we're gonna see Raissa.
Where'd I go?
Totally awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was totally awesome. And I was in there. That's, Terese
Yeah,
Genecco.
you were. There were so many people in there. There were
And
so many
Terese
people in there.
Genecco,
You were there.
I had not sung for 15 years, and Terese Genecco put me on that stage and brought me back, baby.
Oh, you were back. You were ready to be back.
You back.
I was
Nah,
lucky
you
to
brought
find
me
you.
back.
Terese,
You were my gal. You brought me back, honey. I owe you that.
one of the great things about you, Terese, is that you love to share the stage. You're not selfish about it at all. And you shared it with me. You shared it with so many people, and that's an incredible thing to be comfortable enough to do that, because a lot of people won't. And not only the stage, but your band back there.
Well,
That's an
They
incredible
were
thing.
only my band for those nights because they're the best musicians in New York. I was lucky I had them. The
Yeah.
rest of the nights of the week and the month, they were off playing for major stars and Broadway pits. So I lucked out. And why wouldn't I share the most amazing
Yeah,
musicians
no,
in the
amazing
world?
stuff. They were incredible.
It was an honor, honey. It was an honor to be on your stage.
Well, it was my
and
pleasure
share
to
that
have
night.
everyone. It was
It was an honor. So
lucky.
I'm gonna go because my drawn butter is getting solid.
Go ahead, baby. You go have
And
that
Doris here
lobster,
needs to swaddle herself in butter.
and we're going to
Nice.
catch up. Ray, we're going to keep up with you. Let's keep everybody, don't forget, we got to get those tickets for the Christmas show because they're going to go fast. Look where he is. Look how nice.
Beautiful.
Isn't that something? All right,
Love
Ray,
you guys.
Love you,
you're
Ray.
making Papa dizzy now.
Papa, Papa. Bye, Papa.
Bye, baby.
Hey, T.
Yeah.
So, Terese, we have another friend from the Iridium, somebody that's a good friend of both of us. So we're going to bring on. Oh, Tony, can we wait for your corner until a little later?
I'll have to try to make it worth the wait. I'll work
No,
on
we'll
that
make
while
it. We good. You know, we don't need to ask for money. Nobody gives it anyway at this point. But we want to bring Raissa Katona Bennett on. So she's somebody that we have at the Iridium, and then even before the Terese Genecco Little Big Band nights, we had a Jazz on Broadway night, and that's when I got to meet Raissa. So let's bring her on to sing for everybody right now.
Hey.
Well, hi, everybody. So Tony told me to leave everything the way it was, which I did. But now I have to turn my, I have to take Do Not Disturb because it stopped my playlist. So let's hope that nobody calls me so I can get my track back. Aha! And I got a text right away from Notify NYC. Let's see if I can get rid of that. So just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. And let's see what we can do here. All right. All right, I think I got it. If I love again, though it's someone new, if I love again, it will still be you. In someone else's fond embrace, I'll close my eyes but see your face. If I love again, I'll find other charms, but I'll make believe you are in my arms. And though my lips whisper I love you, my heart will not be true. I'll be loving you. I often wonder why you came to me, brought such a flame to me, then let it die. And if another love should find my heart, it will remind my heart of your goodbye. With every new love you'll come back to me in other eyes. It's you I'll see. When lilacs return in spring, will you? When larks in the meadow sing, will you? When clouds of a summer storm dissolve and starlight shimmers through, will you? When wild geese of autumn fly, will you? As I lay there wondering why, will you? Time rushes by, memories fade, dreams never do. I will be ever true. Will you? I will make
Beautiful.
Hey,
That was beautiful.
gorgeous, baby.
There you go.
We got through it without the dogs barking or Chloe singing along with me because I go
That's
hi
a miracle.
along. So.
That's fabulous. Oh, look, Cynthia Crane is watching.
Cynthia voted today.
You know, Tony, tonight, Tony, if you would keep a short list of all the people that are watching. I'm not actually in my usual being able to see everybody. But so it's great to have you on. It's been a long year for everybody. We're all starting to figure out ways of coming back, and you have some dates. You have something coming up now.
I do. Date with my husband as soon as we're done here.
Right.
Since I put makeup on, I figured we may as well go out. Yes, July 14th, rain date of the 15th, I will be performing with Kenneth Gartman and Arvinda Robinson at Tudor City Greens because there is music in the parks again. It's not the series that I produced, but they did ask me to help them get some talent. And so the very first concert was Sean Harkness and Tedesco Gennaro. So that is a ridiculously tough act to follow. You look confused, Terese. Yes. Do you know Tedesco Gennaro?
No, but it's sort of like my alter ego, Terese Genecco, Tedesco Gennaro. Like,
right? I know. He's got to be with a TG Italian at some point, at any point in time. They were amazing. And it was, if you go to my Instagram page, you can see some of the IG TV I took because people were just crying and dancing and they were so happy. There had to be 150 people there. So anyway, I will be there July 14th, rain date of the 15th. That's free, Tudor City Greens. This, the 30th of June will be a wonderful string quartet there. Also, the rain date will be July 1st. And one of the girls that lives in the neighborhood is going to be performing. They're really amazing. But I'm also doing my drum show at the Music Theater of Connecticut on July 31st. So I hope people would just take a little trip up to Connecticut, to Norwalk, Connecticut. And Doris Spear performed there 2 years ago now, actually. Yeah, it's a great little equity theater in Norwalk, Connecticut that I'm the cabaret liaison for. So next week or 2 weeks, it's David Mayoko, and I'll be guesting with him along with Sue Matsuki. We'll be guest stars with him. Then it's me, and then it's Jeff Harner on August 7th. So we got some heavy. Yeah, Frank Mescano was the very first performer this past week too. He was great.
I do have to say though, thank you because look, the work that you did with Tudor City Greens and spreading that for all those years, and I happen to have been involved in that at one point. Did a performance there. It was always warm, welcoming, and well done. And that really put a lot in the, a lot of gas in the tank. It's still, that's why it's coming back. Aside from that, it's got a great track record. And I know the night that you got Neil Sedaka there.
It was pretty cool.
Very cool.
And the Ann Hampton Callaway night.
What's that with Terese?
Oh, the Ann Hampton Callaway night.
Ann Hampton Callaway we had. That was David Friedman was one of our stars. Norm Lewis. We had Terese Genecco was one of our series regulars on percussion. Sean Harkness, series regular, and Matt Glass was great. Scott and the Bev Naps showed up.
Yeah, listen, that's the kind of work that you do. It's a labor of love. You did it so well. And again, thank you, because that's what we've all, we all do that. The ones, the people here that do that are the ones that are really part of the solid community that help to spread what we do. And I'm so glad that it's coming back, and I'm glad that they're bringing you on as one of the acts now. You don't have to worry about all the details. You can enjoy it.
Oh my God, the very first concert we had to postpone because it was rain. It was horrible rain, and then it never showed up. But the next night was fantastic. But I love hosting. I'd love to do it again if anybody wants me to host, as long as it's inside, because that was just the thing that scared us the most, right, Terese?
Yeah, it was tough.
Tanya Moberly, oh God bless that woman. She would run around like crazy setting up, and we would sweat our eyeballs out. So it's nice to be inside.
So I'm going to ask Tony. Tony, by any chance, has Sean Harkness shown up?
Unfortunately, no.
We don't see him. He's got friends visiting, people visiting with him, so it's possible he may not.
Yeah.
So listen, Tony and I are going to bring out the show, and I really appreciate both of you being here with us. So tonight I make an announcement. No, just Tony, can you tell me who's out there? I see Shecky.
Oh, you wanted the names? Okay,
Yeah,
so
some of the people that are
here's an
visiting.
incomplete list of the wonderful people that are joining us tonight. Brian Summers, Carol O'Shaughnessy, Aaron Lee Battled, and thank you all for watching. Gordon Michaels, Bobby Horowitz, Warren Shine, Cynthia Crane, Patricia Watson. I'm winding it down. Shani Rainbolt, Austin Spray, great to see you. Sue Matsuki, and Bill Cooper.
All right, so that's only a tip of the iceberg.
A taste.
So, folks, here's the announcement, and I waited back and forth. Very, it's a decision I had to make. Firstly, in 2019, in August 2019, we started Piano Bar Live. Not long before, but about 8 months before the pandemic. And Tony and I ran that operation out of our friend's bar over there on the Upper East Side at Brandy's. And then when the pandemic hit, we went onto this virtual format, one of the first, and we actually helped a lot of other people make the decision or actually make the move to be able to do this. And now there are so many people that are doing virtual shows. So the decision that I've made, and it's happening today, and is that we're going to be going on a hiatus. We are not going to be doing any more Piano Bar Lives until September, a date to be announced. At that time, but until then, I want all of you going out to see live shows. I'm going to go see live shows. We all have to get out there, forgo the computer a little bit, spend less time on the computer, get outside. While we have this beautiful weather and we have all these shows, let's do that. And then in September, we'll be back with Piano Bar Live. We will be live on a stage. I don't know where yet. And we will be doing Piano Bar Live format with the interviews with the guests, but we'll be on a live stage and we will stream it as well. So until then, I wish all of you a great summer. Again, Tony is going to make one or two last announcements, but thank you, both of you, for making the night special. Both of you have built so much over the past, and I know that we all have things to do in the future. Bringing entertainment wherever we go. It's our middle name, right? So I love you both, and I look back to those halcyon nights that we can gather again with a big band somewhere on some stage and playing hard.
And we're going to bring Deborah in here too, just to say the same thing to her.
Good.
Yes.
Hey, Deb.
That's for you too there, Deborah.
Thanks for coming in, Deb.
That's okay.
No, fine.
And of course, Ray would be here, but he's probably having some dessert. What do you think, Ray?
He's drawing some butter.
No, he's done with the butter. He's
having way too much fun out there in the wind.
He's a dessert guy, I bet, too. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Enjoy the summer.
Thanks for joining us.
Everybody. We'll see you in September.
All right.
Thank you all.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all. Love you.
See you.
Tony, I get to sing now, right?
The floor is half yours.
You in September. Listen, it's been a joy to be with you all of these weeks. Tony, what week is this?
Well, in terms of episode, this is including when we were brick and mortar. This is indeed our 87th episode of Piano Bar Live.
And
yes.
We can do the corner together if you like.
Okay, fine. Absolutely. Well, since you mention it, let's do it together. We'll start by putting this on here. I'll remind you all that all the smooth parts and the rough parts of the show are all my fault or my doing. Yes, I'm the associate producer and the man at the controls. Oh, and we're toasting as well. We're toasting 87 wonderful shows. And I'm not just toasting you, Scott. I'm toasting the people that made it possible. They're the people from the world of Broadway On Demand or Facebook Land or YouTube World who have been tuning in, whether it be once or week after week. Thank you. And then thank you for all the folks who light up our feed, who are not shy. You're not shy at the piano bars in person. So we really thank you for, the love notes, the smack talk, whatever it is that you provided. It really added to the experience. And last but not least, you generous donors, yes, regardless, or I should say givers, regardless of what Scott may say, we've seen you, we've appreciated what you've done, we've to allow us to get to 87 shows, and whatever you give today is definitely going to get poured back into our plans to bring back a new and improved piano bar live. The information's down below. You can give via Venmo and PayPal, but I have to say, Scott, as I will drop that information into the chat again as well for folks. I will say that, reiterate that Scott and I will be leading by example and going to see as much as we can
Absolutely, gotta see
in
shows.
person. So I hope that you will
Oh, wait
follow
a
our
minute.
lead. I hope you will follow our lead. And also, if you see us out there,
That's the
say
giveaway.
hey. Say hey. You know, give us a shout. It's
How did
we've
you-
only been. Yeah,
Terese, how
what?
did you get here so fast?
She's got mad skills. You know, performing, time travel.
Oh yeah,
You know,
time
it's
travel.
all in her wheelhouse.
Yes, we beamed down. Hey, listen, by the way, Gordon Michaels is doing, he's got a performance
Yep.
coming up. Sent something, and I want to remind everybody, support Gordon and his efforts. He's a great
Yes.
guy up in Boston, and we'll be seeing everybody around. We'll be joining people wherever you're at, because one of the aspects of our Piano Bar Live is going to include incorporating people from all different places, including Boston and Chicago and San Francisco. So, are we ready, Tony? Can we sign out of this?
I think so. Tonight's been short and sweet, and the whole run has been very sweet. And again, we're just say hi. We've been talking to you virtually for so long, Scott, and I just can't wait. You know, to
Get out.
however you want to greet, little elbow, little hug, whatever it is that you want.
Get
but
out
we really
and see
do
a
look
show,
forward.
you folks. Get out and
Yes,
see
support
shows.
live music. You anywhere you go, make sure you connect with live music.
Love you all, and we'll see you in September.
Take care, everybody.